This weekend marks a tragic point in Minneapolis history, the murder of George Floyd 5 years ago. Tonight, Jennifer Hoff is live in Minneapolis to show us some of the many events planned to honor him.
Lauren and Rena, those events to remember George Floyd run through Sunday, the day that he was killed. Here tonight, there is a big gala to celebrate some particular people who have worked tirelessly to fight for racial justice that some of them say is really now at a difficult crossroads.
Say his name, George Floyd!
Making their voices heard is what George Floyd's family has done since his murder.
Say his name, George Floyd!
Fighting for social justice then
We all feel so welcome.
and now.
I appreciate every single person, everyone that's been boots on the ground.
Brother George Floyd.
Standing in solidarity at the spot where a Minneapolis cop murdered Floyd 5 years ago turned community gathering space.
We wanted to place a flower here.
Whether it's a couple from Plymouth
Being here for me makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger than myself.
We have a lot of allies here that are encouraged to lay the roles with intention.
or a California business owner whose bright flowers shine a light on the darkness of that day and what followed.
We didn't want to come here and harp on all the negative things that are going on surrounding us. We wanted to ensure that we are bringing peace and light to his day and remembering him for who he was.
Except where there's remembrance, there's also resistance. The Trump administration just this week dismissing a federal agreement to reform the police department here and other cities across the country.
Hopefully at the next election, things will change for the better.
And I believe just individually we can make a difference.
Speaking up for change and also staying silent to stay true to the life and legacy of George Floyd.
We need justice for everyone.
There was also another event earlier this morning that Governor Tim Walz attended, and he had a proclamation there at this particular brunch where he proclaimed that May 25th, which again is Sunday, George Floyd Remembrance Day, and he was able to give it to some of George Floyd's family members who are also there in attendance. Back to you.
All right, Jennifer, for so many who experienced that week here, it's hard to believe that was 5 years ago. All right, well, other members of George Floyd's family are sharing their memories of him tonight. Earlier today, his brother Philonise Floyd reflected on what happened 5 years ago and where we are today.
A lot of people loved him. A lot of people miss him. A lot of people still think of him every other day. And at the end of the day, George, he changed the world. And you heard his daughter say, my father's going to change the world. And when she said what she said, you couldn't do nothing but look at her and know who she was, because my niece, she's brilliant. She's beautiful. She is one of a kind.
Floyd's family will mark the date of his death with a commemoration this weekend.